So 6 years ago, I created a video about Oblivion, specifically putting in the script extender so that you could then continue to modify Oblivion because it was kind of a broken game at the time. There wasn't any mod support for the game, I guess is what I should say. It wasn't necessarily broken. It was broken. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of things about that game, the original Skyrim or Oblivion on Steam, actually just the original Oblivion in general, had a lot of issues. But as of today, as I'm recording this, this is going up tomorrow, the remastered edition of Oblivion is out, and we're going to be checking that out today. I'm super excited for two reasons. And first of all, the shaders are preloading, which is actually really good because that means a lot of the stuff that would normally be issues in Oblivion. Not that they really had a lot of shaders in Oblivion, the original Oblivion, but that we don't have to deal with that in game. But where was I going with this? I'm lost. I lost my own train of thought. But it is out today, and we're going to be looking at this for probably about an hour. As you can see, the shaders are taking their sweet time to preload, so I wanted to go ahead and give a quick overview of my own experience with Oblivion and why I'm going to be playing this today. Go ahead and check the chapters at the bottom of the video or in the description if you want to go ahead and just skip my chit-chatting, because I feel like I need to give some level of background on why I'm so excited for this, because I first started playing the Elder Scrolls games in Morrowind. I borrowed it from, did I borrow it? I think I borrowed it from a friend initially. I did later buy my own edition of Morrowind. It was already complete at the time. I didn't have a PC before then, and I didn't have a console. I wasn't allowed to own a console before, or when I was young. So I ended up borrowing it for a PC. It ran fine on my little, basically was used for homework PC, but shortly after, well, I don't want to say shortly, I don't know how much time had passed, Oblivion came out, and I purchased Oblivion for PC, and I wasn't able to run it because my PC was not good enough. My PC was really built for doing homework, because that was about the time where we had to start printing out our essays and stuff like that. And yeah, and it came with a map, and it came with a coin. I'm gonna have to see if I can still, I think I still have the coin somewhere in one of my dresser drawers. Actually, I might have the whole collector's edition somewhere, complete with map. It's somewhere in my house, along with many of the other collector's editions that I have accumulated over the past 30 some odd years of doing video games. But when I saw there was Sky Oblivion, that was going to be a mod for Skyrim that we could replay Oblivion in. I was super excited for that, but then there began to be leaks and rumors of a remastered edition for Oblivion, which is what we're going to be playing today. And I'm super excited for this because for two reasons. One, I am tired of helping out the community that is trying to mod the original Oblivion. No offense to anyone who's trying to mod it. It's just the original Oblivion is so frustrating on Steam when it comes to modding it. And it's not just that edition, it's just Steam adds an extra layer of complications. But I'm done. I'm tired. I want to move on with my life from that video. So I'm sure this game is going to come out with plenty of different mods that we need to do new videos for. I don't know if it's going to need a script extender or if the modding is going to be built into this, but we're going to find out. So you can kind of understand why I'm excited for this game. And we're going to be playing for about an hour today just to get a good experience. I'm not going to meta play it like I probably would the original edition. Instead, I'm just going to enjoy the game for what it is and play it as I would someone who's never touched an Elder Scrolls game before. Hello. I'm going to go a little bit up with the brightness intensity because I know the videos actually have some issues with this. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and turn the master volume down slightly. Simply because it is really loud in my headset. It's a lot easier to turn it up than it is to turn it down. All right, we're gonna go and keep everything as difficulty level as normal. Hello. Virtuous was the people who redid a lot of the graphics, by the way. They redid the models. Hot. Really like this new opening screen. Let's go ahead and get in here. I am playing with a controller. ZeniMax, I think, is the one that's doing a lot of this stuff. So we have a few options. Let me double check a few things here before we continue. I think most things are going to be okay, but it does look like we have things like blood splatters and whatnot. Let me turn down the music volume in particular, simply because that becomes, I have found, I'm going to turn up the master volume and I'm going to turn down the music. I have found that in general, music tends to be too much for the other noise. Let's see here. Everything else looks good. Turn off motion blur. We're gonna keep all this the same for now. I'm not going to do ray tracing on this particular one because I don't know how the game is gonna load. I think everything else looks pretty good here. So let's go ahead and apply those changes and let's start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
This looks significantly better than the original edition, by the way. Just this little opening cutscene.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
I'm noticing some cutting, some
days
slicing on
era,
my game.
And the final hours of my life.
It's not coming through on the video though, so hooray! I think a V-Sync will probably fix most of that for me. We'll turn that back on once we get through here. There's a statue in the background. You see top right? It's gone now. I don't think we're gonna get to the capital today. In an hour? No. I bet we're gonna get through the tutorial and the entry dungeon and I don't know. I couldn't read that. That went too quickly. All right, so it looks like we have some race selection here. Let's just go through all of them because from what I understand, they really did upgrade a lot of the models here. Oh yeah, I do have some tearing on my screen. That's annoying. So we've got the Argonians here. These look pretty good, actually. I'm pretty impressed already compared to the original, by the way. Let's see, we've got Bretons here who are, these are your, I don't think, these aren't your wood mages. That's Dark Elves. The Dunmer. I believe Oblivion's pretty racist still. We've got that level of racism against Dark Elves, Argonians, and Khajiit. We've got the High Elves, we've got Imperials, we've got the Wood Elves, the Red Guard, the Orcs. Wow, that looks, it actually looks really good, but I don't really like their faces. Nords and the Khajiit. I think all Khajiit can see in the dark, which is very helpful. Let's see here. I think what I'm gonna go for, what did I play? I'm trying to remember what I would play in this game usually. Let's see. So it looks like we've got a couple different things for Origins. Did this game have Origins? I don't remember. It looks like we've got like Born into the Heart of the Empire, or known for autonomy, including towards the rest of the Empire. So that's interesting. I don't know too much about those off the top of my head. I think... Bretons are particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. I'm kind of curious about that. I am also kind of curious about going towards the Nords. So you've got west part of Skyrim or the eastern part of Skyrim. So that's interesting. What do I want to go for? I think I should just like just randomly select. You know what? We're gonna go with the Bretons for this point in time. Let's go ahead and just modify some body types. It looks like I can choose type 1 or type 2. I love that change. I'm a little older. I mean, I'm not like this old. Wow. Okay. So one thing I do note, this is kind of hard to see. I don't know if you guys can see it. As I go towards old, that actually wrinkles on the arms and actually veins too. That's interesting. I am not like, this looks like 20s. Let's go here. Sure. That's a little too old. And we've got different complexions. I actually don't. I'm kind of looking at the face and just how the wrinkles are forming. I wouldn't even say that I'm looking like that. I feel like even that's a little too old for me. I'm almost 40. Let's see. Complexion. Oh, I see. It's the skin tone. We're just gonna stay at the lightest because I am the color of a reflector. Looks like we've got all of the all of the changing stuff. I don't really want to play with this on screen. Here, I'll change like my eye color to actually really I like this setup. Oh, I can actually do like milky so that I could be blind. No, I'm gonna go ahead and just go with like a green color. My eyes actually go toward they're green, but they look bluish in certain lights. Most people confuse them for blue. It's actually amazing how often people are just like, well, you're got blue eyes, and I'm like, no, I don't. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this down. I'm never gonna look at my face, so I don't really care. But let's go ahead and just look at our different hairstyle options. These seem pretty standard. Looks like you can choose whatever, including bald. So there you go, there's that. Also looks like we can change the length. I'm gonna go with as long as I can go. Does that stay? Okay, it does. My hair is not currently that long. You can go with more of like a hair up, hair down. Let's just go with that. That'll be fine. Okay, so when it comes to my character name, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Caffeine as I normally do on screen. So it looks like we've got a fine grasp of spellcraft, summoning, and healing. It doesn't really matter. Like most Skyrim go, oh, okay. That was a lot more sensitive than I anticipated. Also, there is, hang on.
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton.
I'm gonna ignore this guy.
Magicka, right?
Okay, so first things first, before I continue, where are my options? Let me do, for display, I think the VSync is the problem. I'm actually going to go ahead and cap the frame rate as well. Let's do 120 and see if that works.
Nothing but a stuck-up harlot with cheap parlor tricks. Go ahead. Try your magicka in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear.
This guy's a jerk.
What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton?
If
You're not leaving this prison till they
you don't like this guy and want to make him disappear later, you can.
That's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Noticing that when I turn my head, much like the original, the sound kind of mutes.
That, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
No, they're dead. I know it.
Sir Patrick Stewart does
What's
the voice
this
for the
prisoner doing
Emperor.
here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. We're not out of this yet.
You.
Are you actually
I've
looking at
seen
me?
You.
Because he doesn't look like he's looking at
Let
me.
me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
For the record, if you want to know
Then
where the
stars were
Starfield
right.
weirdness came from, it's
This
this.
is the day. Gods give me strength.
You right there? What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods,
I'm sure glad the
Tamriel
guards
as
are
her
just standing
ruler.
there.
You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
And why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
What should I do then?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
So from what I understand, they have some sort of like the lip syncing technology, which is why it looks a little bit better than the
Better
original.
not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Okay, so at this point, like all Morrowind, or I'm sorry, all Elder Scrolls games, how do I, oh, so this is the third person view, so you can actually zoom out. I'm going to be staying in first person's view, because, you know, that's, I'm going to not lie, there's a little bit of like slide that I'm not liking, where if I get going, I get going. Apparently they added some sort of like additional sprint to the game, so that's actually kind of nice too. I really hope that they fixed some of the
Close up left. Protect
Nope.
the Emperor.
yeah, there's
Protect yourself.
I would love to, but I don't have a weapon or anything. Okay. So this guy,
I
oh,
told you.
sorry, not
What do you
you.
need, friend?
Nope, that's not what I want. I want a
How could they
sword.
be waiting for us here?
I'm gonna grab that.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back
Let's grab all of this.
now.
For the
Don't
record,
worry, sir.
grabbing
We will get you out of here.
his
They won't be the first to
katana is a
underestimate
good
the
idea.
blades. I'll take point. Let's
Oh,
move.
that's a jump.
You
Okay,
stay
stamina
here,
bar.
prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go into, now that we actually have an inventory, I'm gonna go ahead and equip the katana. I don't think I really picked up anything else. Magic though, we have clairvoyance. Do we have a details on here? Mysticism. Clairvoyance on self. Dragon skin. Immune to silence, can only be used. Silence! Oh no. And then heal minor wounds. We got some other details. Looks like we have flare. And then these are our passives. I'm just looking at the, ooh. Let's see here. How do I, is there, oh yes there is. That is the map. It looks like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to fast travel straight to things. Here's our quests. If you need help, there is a whole help menu. Let's see, we haven't picked anything else it looks like. Here's our attributes. These are our starting attributes. Here's our skills. Looks like we start with alchemy, alteration, and illusion. Nothing detail for factions, and here's our other details. Interesting. Now they're gonna lock that door behind us. We're not gonna be able to go through that. The good news, let's see. Let's see, hold R2 to perform a stronger attack. So let's see, this is just a regular attack. That's a not regular attack. Oh, God, just, we can search rats. We've got rat meat, sure. Looks like my blade increased to level 6. We've got a rusty war axe. Let's see here. Journal, I think, is just talking about I think it means this. Yeah, this is our journal. I don't know why I have a book with all my attributes in it, but I do. Let's see here. I have another rat over here. Is there any other rats? Hey, buddy. So, I'm just checking to see my different attacks. Let's see here. Blood splatters on the screen. I'm glad I turned up the lighting because it's a little dark even for me. So it looks like, hi buddy. Ooh, 6 lockpicks. We've got some boots, some various armors and stuff. Let's grab those arrows. I think there's a bow and a shield. And we've got this, oh, the lockpicking quest. So you might remember the one from Skyrim, but this one's a little different. So if you... Yeah, you have to do that. This one's actually not too hard, and eventually you do get used to doing that. Oh, can I do that? I can. Okay, so if you press right on the D-pad, it comes up. I think the last time I played Oblivion, I used my mouse and keyboard, so a little different for me. Let's see here. How do I equip magic? Can I just do this? Oh, there's the quick bar. That's block. How do I get to my magic? Let's see here. Magic skills. Yeah, I would like to know how. I know that. But how do I equip casting spells? So cast your equipped spell, press R1. Okay. Ah. Okay. Like that. Looks like we've got a goblin shaman here. That's going to be bad. Iron key, lockpick. Looks like we've got a scroll, a couple different scrolls. I'm going to guess, not that button. So this is jump. How do I stealth then? Sneaking. What's the button for stealth? Yes, but what is the button for stealth? I guess we'll find out here shortly because I think we do get to do some of that. Okay, so I've got the key, so it doesn't matter. Okay, do I have to equip that? I don't want to. Ow! Oh, so clairvoyance is, like, tells you where you need to go. Interesting. Oh, I never equipped all of my, items. Hang on. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put some boots on. We can put that on. Love how it loads. Put some pants on. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop those. We're not gonna need them. What are you running from? Yeah, those. I hear something. What are we? Oh, it's like a zombie. What is a ow? What is a zombie doing down here? I should probably use my block. Mort flesh. Mort is just another word for death, right? Like dead flesh. Okay, I hear more rats. Oh, hello. Ow, God. Why do they jump? What in the... Why do these remind me of those freaking rad roaches? Glad my blade's been going up rather rapidly. More lockpicks, a couple different potions. Probably want to put those on our quick bar eventually. Hello, buddy. Oh, God. Why are you like this? I don't recall if there were like items lying around in here. My athletics increased. Interesting. So I guess because I'm just automatically running, my athletics increases, so that's kind of nice. Looks like we've got food items in here. We got a tomato, cheese wedge, lettuce. Looks like there's a few pieces. Didn't ask that for you. Rusty iron shield. My blade increased again and more gold. I will say that the graphics make it a lot more difficult to see items. Gold. I'm not going to be picking up everything. Okay, where do I need to go here? This way. I expected more for goblins. More rats. You know what? Screw that wall. That wall deserved every smack that I just gave it. Let's see here. I wonder if that head motion bob is something I can turn off. It may be just like a personal... Oh look, ale. I'll take all of that. May just be a personal thing, but I don't like the head bob in most video games. Like, even in, I think, isn't that like a big thing in Minecraft? I recall it being a thing in Minecraft. I turned it off in Minecraft. Hello? I knew there was going to be something in here. Ow! My heavy armor increased because I have heavy armor on my legs. That's where he hit. More lockpicks and some gold. What do we got in this chest? Ooh, more potions. Beautiful. I actually love how those, like, do that. So when I pick them up, they, like, zoop. I don't know, it just gives it something, a little bit of a something. You can shortcut items and spells, yes. Do we want to do that? In your journal, press L3 to show... Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I can shortcut. If I went to, let's just say magic. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and put clairvoyance in that one, and dragon skin on that one, and then let's go to flare on that one. That's not really anything that I particularly need. That's not the button I wanted. And then I can go like poof, and now I can actually cast it. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. There's some stink horns. I'm going to assume that these grow back, but I do love the way that they like vanish. Okay, let's avoid those. Those will trigger. Well, I mean, like, they make noise, so if there was actually an enemy nearby, it would trigger them. Barrel. Ooh, cheese. One of the things I do like about this edition, let's see here. You can stealth by pressing... Okay, so cool. That's how you stealth. Now, I don't know about this edition in the game, but in the original edition... Okay. Now he should go sit down. Now, originally what you could do is basically just like walk around and, oh, I actually do need that in this game. I think we need that to do alchemy. You could like walk infinitely. Let's go ahead and just walk in like circles here for a second. Yeah, so it says there, I found a mortar pistol so I can create potions. So as you can see, up in the top right, I am slowly gaining skills. Specifically, come on, my sneak. So if I remember correctly, you could do that infinitely to really level up. I'm not going to do that here. I mean, I could, but I want to kind of move on with the game. So roasted rat. Delicious. Oh, there's a chest over here. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, not a problem. We'll have 1,000 lockpicks by the end of this anyway, so it'll be fine. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, God. This guy's a little bit stronger than... Oh, he's dead now. I don't think we need bear pelts for anything. If I was smart enough, I could have triggered that trap and just killed him that way, but I did not. There's a dead rat over here. Interesting. Need to be careful because the goblins do set up traps. We got another easy chest. More arrows. Let's see what we got here. Gold and an iron dagger. Oh, so if I stealth over here, I think what I can do, let's see if this actually works. It did. So I don't know. We're gonna check this. In previous versions of this game, including Skyrim, trap logs and like various other things like rocks could kill you. It looks like they actually are not. Oh yes, they are. Never mind. Ignore me. Be careful of those. They'll kill you. All right. Yeah, if you trip on those, you could have a bad time. Let's not have a bad time today. Ooh, more potions. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I like how the edges of the screen kind of... I've been seen. Ow, God, that hurt. All right. Okay, let's stealth around a little bit. See what we've got. Okay, there's a dude down there. If we could get out of here without having to fight all these guys, that would be really cool. That means I'm visible, not that I'm seen. Except for it looks like I'm gonna have to fight these guys. Because this guy's in my way. Stealth attacks do double damage, as you may have noticed. Nope. I'm under attack. I have been seen. Okay, nice. Kind of combination of things there. Let's go. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. That's fine. Let's grab all of that. Let's, I did not mean to... I cannot carry any more items. Yeah, no, I am well aware, game. Let's see. Let's drop... I've been picking up just like random stuff. Let's drop all the rusty stuff. I'm going to keep the bow because I did not pick up anything better yet. Steel or iron short sword. Which one does more damage? Steel does. All right. Okay, I don't think these guys really have much else that I need, so we're gonna move on now. Hooray! Okay. I'm really interested to get along with not along with the story. Moving on with the story, we still have a little bit of time. All right, we're back to the story. Oh, okay, I found the head bobbing stuff. I needed to turn that off. Hey, buddies. There's a bad guy up top. I think this guy's a bad. Oops, did I accidentally hit that dude? I didn't mean to.
Prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
I didn't do it.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us.
I didn't do anything bad.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
There was 8 in Skyrim. I'm not on good terms with the gods.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Let's see. So we have a few different options here. I think in Skyrim it's the Guardian Stones, but let's see. Let's see. Born under the sign of the tower. Allows you to open locks. Mara's pretty good. Let's see. We've got the serpent. I'm just gonna kind of choose one, I think. I don't really do much of anything with these. This actually, I think what I'm doing is gonna choose the thief, because that would be pretty good for
As you, the signs I
what we
read
do.
show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy.
I mean, doubt on
Men
that.
are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Wish, sire.
Okay.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Yes, sir. I'm not
Stick
gonna go
close
ahead
and let
and
us do our
continue with
job,
him.
and you'll be all right.
Okay, sure. You go for that. I actually don't know how to put my weapon away, so I'm just gonna walk around with my sword out. Hopefully you don't mind. We probably should figure that out. I think I recall there being some things in here. Something on my other screen. Oh, whoops. I am... You good?
This ends here.
Hi, buddy.
Take them down!
I love how they shift back into their mythic dawn stuff. You may recall from... Ooh, hello. You may recall from Skyrim that there is a son of a mythic dawn, of the mythic dawn. I actually don't remember who's running a museum. Yeah.
Protect the Emperor!
I'm just gonna probably... That's not the button I wanted to push.
Am I supposed to be in front?
Am I supposed to be in for... Oh, hello. Ah. Okay, well, y'all do what you guys need to do. But yeah, there was a museum of the Mythic Dawn, because the Mythic Dawn never ceases to truly go away. We'll find out more about the Mythic Dawn if you play the game. Or if you've played Skyrim. You may know more about them. No, I guess we're going through here to the Sanctum.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Do you see anything? I don't like the fact that jump is triangle.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
To the sewers. Is it this door? This door needs a key.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Okay, so they're talking about this side passage. This side passage is also locked. Guys, dudes, we've literally been caged
They're
in.
behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. For the Emperor!
You idiots. Why would you run away?
Take them down!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
You may notice that the
Take
amulet
the
around his
amulet,
neck is gone.
Give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son.
Joffrey,
Find
who's
him
Joffrey?
And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
It's Oblivion. I cannot act at this point in time. Oh, but
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take
Oblivion
up the
take
cause
you.
of the Septums.
I'm better than you. All right. Well, anyway,
No. Talos, save us.
can I search the Emperor? No. Oh, the other guy's dead too?
I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Why are you kind of
The amulet-
smiling
where's
through
the
all
amulet
this?
of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can
And you
wear
can't put it
himself.
on, by the way.
He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
Oh, okay. So we get to choose a class. And in this particular case, he thinks I'm supposed to be a bard, which specialization is in stealth. Personality and intelligence are the favorite attributes. And the skills, as you can see here, are things like blade, illusion, light armor, versatile, and speechcraft. Actually, I'm not against that. Let's go ahead and just continue with that.
I thought so. A few rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
All right, after the sewers, then what? And you can create your own, by the way. I just
You
don't
must
want
get
to.
the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Sure. All right, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
All right, what about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Okay.
By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is
Yeah,
given
the
a
sword I
place
was
of honor
using.
in the halls of the Blades.
You just took it from me. I mean, that's fine. I don't actually mind all that much. Let's go ahead and equip the steel short sword that I have. That should be fine. Though we did lose another one of these guys. I'm actually surprised about that. It's kind of weird. Anyway, we should now be able to get through here. Oh, actually we can't. I'm sorry. We can't go through there. We need to go through there. This opened. I actually wasn't looking that direction because I was distracted. But we can now get through here. I don't think we can let him out. Oh, yes, we can. We can actually open that gate now. Might as well. All right, let's go ahead and grab everything from there. And let's get going. And we're going into the sewers. Why is it that every RPG has a sewer section in it? Okay. Let's see what we've got here. I don't think there's any chests or anything back here. Just making sure. Sounds like we've got rats. Rats and goblins, huh? That was healing. That was not what I wanted. I thought I had... Wait a minute. Excuse you. Rude. Like most games, we will be spending way too much time down here. Let's just go ahead and do take all. Like most RPGs. Yoink. I'd really like to get out of here so that we can actually see the real world. Is this the direction we need to go? Guess we'll find out. Okay, there's one. Yes. There is more down to the sewers, but as of right now, I genuinely do not care. Let's get out into the world. Now, at this point in time, we can edit whatever we want, but I'm just going to finish up here. Hey, I got an achievement for that. So major skills are easier to increase, which is why when you choose your class, that's why that's important. So you actually choose your major and minor skills. Okay, so here we are in the world. Let's see here. That's that. There, that's how we put the weapon away. I was like, one of these buttons. All right, so basically now we need to go that way to go to the Priory in order to move on the story, but I am less than excited for that at the moment. And by the way, if you go into here and try to equip the Amulet of Kings, it does actually fall off. So I was not joking. Let's do some exploring. This looks... I mean, it's a brand new game, right? This was made in Unreal Engine 5, if what they were saying was true. So they really took advantage of all of this. Looks really good. I might, at the end of the video, try and do the ray tracing. I don't know how good that's gonna look. Vilverin. So one of the more interesting things, and one of the more problematic things that the game, the original Oblivion, I'm going to assume this game as well, had was how it was very repetitive, of course. Let me guess, bandit. I'm in the fire. I don't know if I was actually being hurt by that. Ow, God. Okay, stop.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic world.
That was rude. How dare you talk to me that way? Ah, okay. Gonna have to get used to the combat. Looks like we've got a variety of different things that we could take from these guys. I'm not really interested in that. There's a bit of slide, for a lack of better term, for like when I'm moving, I've noticed. And I don't know if there's a setting to like make it a little, like if I start moving, like start running, right? I think that's intended, but I actually don't like that. I prefer it to be a little more, a little less slidey. I don't like that. Like I don't like if I go like this. Like I just start moving. Like just let me choose if I want to start. I mean, I bet that's an option somewhere. But as I was saying, one of the big issues of this particular game was how repetitious things got. I want to go up top. I want this. Monk's Hood. Activate. You draw power from the well. And now I have a passive. What is that passive magic? Fortify Magica? Oh yeah, Fortify Magica. Okay, that's cool. And so basically when you find a location such as this one, you're gonna find like 50 other ones that are very similar to this. Now I think what I'm going to do, oh, there's enemies nearby. Well, that's nice. That's not what I was looking for anyway. I don't know what the quick to the map is. I'm gonna walk to the next, checking to see how much time we have left. I'm gonna walk to the next location so we can get an idea of what the world looks like. And hopefully y'all can decide if you like this game or not and like want to support the, am I still wearing, wait a minute. I'm still wearing my wrist irons. Yeah, I don't want those. Goodbye. Also looks like bottom right, I cannot cast magic in water, which is accurate, I think. I mean, I'm not particularly good at casting magic anyway, so I think there's some more ruins up there. I would be very interested in just playing this game for you guys, to be honest. Let me know in the comments if that is something that you would be interested in me doing. Doing it kind of like Skyrim, but Oblivion instead, where I go through like the main quest and then I go through the other quests. Go through each of, why am I getting red? There's a red dot behind me. There's an enemy behind me. Basically going through each. Did you hear that? I hear it. Oh, it's right next to me. Shut up. I've discovered a sprig of nernroot, a plant ingredient that this unusual must have value. Oh, I forgot that it's not just an annoying plant in this game. I believe I'm in combat, but with what? Oh. Shut up. Why are you attacking me? Oh my gosh, there's more of them. It's fine. I've always wanted to be attacked by crabs. Give me your meat. You too. How rude. Anyway, moving on. It does also look like at the top, as you approach something at the top of the screen. So it's like, here's a sinkhole cave and it's not that far from here. Why is there a dog that wants to attack me? I'm guessing bandits. Nice light armor boost. Well, I feel kind of bad about that. Sinkhole cave has been discovered. Yeah, I'm guessing you're a bandit. I just missed that. Yeah, bandit bowman. Oh god, I'm taking a ton of damage. Hang on a second here. Let's go to inventory, because that's not what I meant to do. Let's see. Is this just food? Oh no, there we go. Here we go. Because ow. Am I actually under? Why? Why are you like this? Moving on. Oh wait, did I loot that bandit? I didn't. What do you have? Nothing of interest. Nothing that I'm like super excited about anyway. Liking the ambiance. Ooh, what's this? I don't remember all of the secrets to Oblivion. It has been a few years since I've played. Looks like we've got some various mushrooms. Morning Glory. A runestone. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Looks like, let's just see what we get here. So we conjured some gauntlets. What kind of weapon did we... it's not what I keep doing that. That's not what I want. Bound dagger. Can I just take the dagger? Oh, I can't. Okay. It's basically bound forever. I guess I'm using this. Ooh, primrose. Let's go see. I forgot that those were a thing in this one. But it is a limited amount of time before those will eventually fade, by the way. So no big deal. We haven't even really visited any of the cities or anything. It's like there's a house over there. The world is not flat. There we go. Wow, that looks really good. I mean, like I said, I'm really comparing this to the original. And I might have to do maybe some like side-by-sides to do a true comparison of these games, even with the mods. The mods can only do so much lifting. There's the capital, by the way. Yeah, we could definitely make our way there. I mean, we were pretty much already there, so. And the good news is that, yeah, we escaped from prison, but no one's looking for us. And we'll see the blades again, so. I see a little ruin over here. I do. It's got another one of those little well things in it. Ooh, that was a little laggy. What the hell was that? I think I'm going up a cliff face or like a hill that's a little too steep, which is why I'm slowing down. Hop, 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 hop. Ah, yes. They didn't get rid of the good old Elder Scrolls hop. Child? Or person? Where'd they go? Are you mean? Why are you mean? What are you summoning? Oh, that was cool. What the? I actually really liked that. Conjurer. Why do you look like a child? Like, why did you look...
Why won't you die?
My question is also... I'm liking that summoning, by the way. I don't think they've ever done anything quite like that before. I like it. I'm gonna be made fun of in the comments for that one. You thought it was a child. Did it not look like a kid? Y'all are tiny. Oh. There's something all the way up there. For the record, the other thing that is in here, in the deluxe, I actually think in all the editions, is the DLC. We're not anywhere near being able to do the DLC stuff. But Shivering Isles is apparently in here. Knights of the Nine. I think that's the other one. Yeah, there, it's all in here. Oh, hi! I'm being attacked by wolves in like a pack. This... I can't wait for this dagger to go away. It's too short. I don't like it. Anyway, damaged now. Nice. Looks like we're healing pretty good. I was a little fascinated by this blue wheat. I did see in the announcement today, like that was literally like an hour and a half ago, the Shivering Isle stuff looks actually really, really good. So I'm very excited about that. Shivering Isles, of all the DLC, of all the stuff outside of like the Dark Brotherhood in this game, which I would love to do again. I want to see what Lucian looks like. Lucian is my like singular hear me out character in this game, by the way, in all the Elder Scrolls games. For some people it's Cicero, but for me it's Lucian. In any case, I would love to see what the Odil farm. I want to see those two things. I want to see the Shivering Isles again, and I want to see... Oh. Everything faded. That's what happened. It's like we've got bug loss leaves, and we have made it to the Priory. It doesn't look like they've really changed much in terms of this game. Like, it's still very obviously Oblivion, and I am all for it at this point. And it makes me all kind of... I'm just gonna ignore the quest. Bye! And it makes me very sticky inside. That's what it makes me feel like. Like my chest has got this very good feeling to it. The fact that they finally chose to do this, it is its 20th anniversary this year, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know, it just gives me a sweet feeling that they finally chose to do this. It does look like that they've been taking their sweet time in doing it and making it pretty much as good as they could. Because this is pretty good. I mean, like, obviously, new models for trees, like, all of the landscape looks like it's been redone. I bet they had to kind of redo a good portion of how the game even works. And I know they did... Ooh, wow. Good to know. I know they did redo quite a bit, including like the leveling system, which we haven't addressed. Did I not level up? Do I have like a level? I don't know how that works. We never got to that point. Take a rest after you've increased your skills enough. I don't know if I have. So, well, I guess we're not going to look at that today. One of the things I do want to look at, though, I don't know if I can do this, if I have to reload or not. Actually, it looks like I might be able to go to Ultra. Might do that, but I want to check out the ray tracing. Let's go ahead and do... Let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and just go for high. It's going to confirm. Do I need to restart to do that? Where's the sun? Looks like there's some ray tracing. And actually, let's go ahead and let's do... So I do have my frame rate capped. I did that for a specific reason. Let's go ahead and do... Let's go ahead and go to Ultra. And see what everything looks like on Ultra. Let's see if it's even worth. It's definitely getting some lag for this, which is crazy to me because am I getting lag? Or is it just taking a moment to re-render everything? It doesn't feel as smooth as it did. But this is what it looks like. It could actually just be rendering everything again. It doesn't look like it's too slow though. That's a little slowed down. But actually that's not too bad. Let's see. I bet it's if I turn off the ray tracing. I just want to see. It's still a little laggy. That bothers me. It means it's not as optimized as it probably could be. Especially since I'm running on a 3080 Ti and I've got, I think, a Ryzen 9. I'm going to double check on that one. But it looks pretty good. Like, this is on Ultra. I can understand why they defaulted. The hell was that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting some slowdown. But it looks pretty good. And I would probably just play it on high because high was still pretty nice. Like, that wasn't anything to frown upon. Let's go see before we end today. Let's head into town. I'm interested to see if they still got this set so that you... I think it's still where you have to go inside of the cities. This is running just fine. Are you approaching me? Don't.
Greetings to you.
No. No. Ignore you. Yeah, so the cities are still, looks like they're a little cut off. I actually don't have a complaint with that because that means that they can put more inside the cities. And it's not going to be seamless, but it's not bad. Let's go ahead and let everything load in. There's a little slowdown because I'm still on Ultra, but wow, the town feels empty. I feel like this town felt empty regardless, but interesting. There's still, yeah, it's the Ultra is making it a little rough. But it looks pretty good. Before, like, let me go ahead and check one last thing before we shuffle off today. Oh, I see. Let's go ahead and turn on this. I'm kind of curious what Ultra looks like. I don't know. I obviously wouldn't play it like this. I would go back to high fidelity, but let me know what you think. Anyway, so that's gonna be it for today. I just wanted to show off the game because I've been so excited about this since I've heard about it, and obviously Oblivion is a big part of the people coming in for the tutorials and stuff. I'm gonna be leaving open comments, but the tutorial, as far as it goes, if you're coming here to mod Oblivion, I am no longer supporting modding the original Oblivion because the remastered is out, and yeah, it's a little bit more expensive because I think this, like I said, this was the deluxe edition was $60, but I am for this. Can we please remaster Morrowind? That's all I'm asking at this point. I don't have anything else to say about this. I'm pleased. Like, this feels like Oblivion. I still need to spend a little bit of time with it. Oblivion itself is going to have the quirks of Oblivion. I'm assuming a lot of the stuff in the background is still going to be there. That's going to be a problem. But overall, I'm happy. And yeah, I can't play it at Ultra, but it was still looking pretty good. It was looking far better than the game was with mods. So No complaints with that. I'm hoping, don't say this. I'm hoping they don't choose to remaster Skyrim like this. Like, give that one a little bit of time, but knowing Todd, they gotta bring in their money somehow, I'm sure. I think that's it today. Thank you all for watching. If you're interested in watching me play this as like a LP, let me know, because I'd actually be willing to do that, and I might do that anyway. I might not take your guys' suggestions. I might just do this on Wednesdays, because I enjoy this. Yeah, so I will see you guys Friday. Bye!